Hello guys, Geass ulit ito at welcome sa episode 21 ng larutan ng Super Robot Wars 30. So, tuloy natin yung game natin. Yung episode guys, yung episode natin maiksi lang kasi sandali lang yung mission eh. So ngayon, kuha ulit tayo ng mission dito sa map. Ipon muna tayo ng MXP para makapag-upgrade ulit tayo na ng yung AOS updates. So dapat move. Okay, ano tayo dito? Nakita natin isa to. Indian Ocean. So ano yun? Nanali and Zero of the Black Knights visit a refugee camp but a trap awaits them. Okay. So ano yung difficulty niya? 2 stars. Okay. Sino naman to? Of course, I'll speak to the Earth Federation Assembly about having Britannia accept these refugees. However, I have no direct power over the decision-making process. I'll try to have them respond as soon as possible, but your help will be critical as well. Nanali V. Britannia, honorary advisor with the World Humanism Agency, has at this refugee camp here in the Hashvest region of South Asia. Promise to help ensure these refugees will find new homes. Everyone present hopes this is a major first step to solving the problems faced here. This has been Millie Ashford, reporting on location with... Wait, just a moment. Something's approaching. Those are nightmare frames. Mysterious nightmare frames. Could they be part of a terrorist organization? Wait, there's another MKF DAP. Di ba MKF sinabi kanina? Oh, KMF nga. Nightmare frame. Yan. Wait, there's another nightmare frame now. That's the Machine of Zero, the advisory director of the Order of the Black Knights. It seems Zero is going to protect honorary advisor Ninoli. Di ba si ano to? Di ba si Lelouch to? Yung outfit niya kasi parang si Lelouch eh. Anyone dares try to break the peace Lelouch left to us will face me. No, Zero. He's so fast, just as my sister predicted. Zero is special indeed. But unfortunately for him, medyo patas ah. That spot is exactly where my sister foretold he'd be. A trap? How did I know exactly where I'd be to set it? It's over, Zero. You're coming with me. Suzaki. To strike a briefing room. Unfortunately, the kingdom of Silkstan has refused to grant the Romulation permission to enter its territory. The Kingdom of Silkstan, the invincible nation of warriors which has defied even the superpowers' attempts to meddle in its affairs. Their territory is pretty devoid of natural resources, though, so their main expert is soldiers. Basically, the entire kingdom's one big mercenary crew, huh? Oh wow, you guys have studied up on this, huh? Yeah, after we decided to investigate Silkstan's suspicious behavior, I had them do some homework on the subject. Hyoma, you probably could have benefited from Koji's lessons too. Hey, come on. I totally knew all that. As if. Anyway, what suspicious behavior was Koji talking about just a second ago? Uh-oh. You know. Oh, for your... Oh, for... Ano? Oh, for... You get that. Silk stands a country of mercenaries, right? The chaos in the world's good business, from their perspective. So people have been eyeing them for a while, as potentially having aided some of the acts of terror occurring worldwide. Okay, ang lalim na na. And then just as we were heading to check that out, honorary advisor Nanoli's kidnapping happens. Wait, you think Silk stands behind that? The TV studio staff doing recording at the site got some footage of KMF's nightmare frames involved, but no one knows whose machines they are. What we do know is that they're real high performance units, and KMF development groups are saying there's not many who could make machines like those. Which leads us to Silkstan, who've been recruiting KMF development staff ever since the Zero Requiem. This refers to the plan to end all conflict in the world with the death of the tyrannical Emperor Lelouch. The plan was devised by Lelouch himself, with the assistance of Suzaku and a few others. The plan consisted in having Emperor Lelouch be hated by the entire world before being killed by the leader of the Order of the Black Knights, Zero, actually Suzaku in this case, instead of Lelouch, taking the persona during a worldwide live broadcast, thus ending the tyrannical rule of the Holy Britannian Empire and leading the world towards a peaceful era. As the truth was never revealed to the public, Lelouch via Britannia went down in history as the evil emperor. Okay. Kasi dito sa hindi naman dito sa Pilipinas hindi naman masyadong natapos yung pagpapalabas ng ng Code Geass eh. Kasi hindi siya naging ganun ka popular sa ratings. So yun, kinat off kagad yung yung airing. Pati yung Martial successor na Dishiko. Hindi rin ganun ka successful yung airing dito, so hindi rin natapos. Well, since they're trying to shut down our investigation, seems to me they're looking mighty suspicious. I mean, okay, but what does Silkstan get from kidnapping some Britannian girl? Yeah, I don't know. Seems like there haven't been any demand from anyone claiming to have kidnapped the honorary advisor. So that Nanali girl, from what I've gathered, she was a big part of the war with the evil Emperor Lelouch. Maybe someone's just got a bone to pick. Ito yung war kay kasi hindi naman natapos dito yung pagpapalabas ng Code Geass eh. So hindi rin ako familiar sa nangyari doon eh. This refers to the confrontation between Lelouch v Britannia, who had just declared himself Emperor of the Holy Britannian Empire, and the combined forces of the Britannian Prince Schnizel and the Order of the Black Knights. Schnizel had loaded the floating fortress Damocles with a large number of FLEIGA or FLEIA missiles, akin to nuclear warheads, while leaving the firing trigger in the hands of Nanoli, Lelouch's own sister. She was not forced to do so. She requested it herself, determined to shoulder her own share of sin in order to stop her brother. Okay, fine. Kasi nga, hindi ko naman napanood yung part na yan eh. Hindi ako maabot dun eh. Siguro mga 5 lang or 6 na episodes yung pinalabas ng Code Geass dito nun. Kasi nga, hindi siya nag-pick up sa wala siyang masyado. Yung mga fans ng Code Geass, pero yung madlang people lang, hindi masyadong naging Maybe, but that doesn't really tie her to Silkstan in any obvious way. Well, Captain, what's on the table? Turn tail and run home like good little dogs? No, we are going to investigate Silkstan. However, the EFF supports all nations' right to self-determination. We can't enter their territory on nothing more than circumstantial evidence. Then we'll need solid enough evidence to justify entering Silkstani territory. So then, yes, it will be dangerous, but we need to start with an undercover investigation. I've been told that there's a team that has already gone in ahead of us. So you'll link with up so so you'll link up with them. I can help with investigating. O kasi nga napatunayan mo na a few episodes ago na kaya mo eh. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Yuta, but a grade schooler is going to stick out too much on this operation. I'll go. I've got some martial arts skill. I think I could pull my weight. The sentiments appreciated and Ogami, but I'm not sure you do the best job of blending in with Silkstan. I'd go if my suit transfer was perfected, but you're good in a fight. But undercover work requires a little more delicacy, Shinjiro. Ikumi and I would be well suited to a mission like this, Captain. True, but we have to consider the possibility that you might be discovered. 3G is too public of an institution for its members to participate in an operation like this. The right person for this job would be someone not affiliated with any military or other Earth Federation organization, and able to come across as well-traveled. Tank, I'm nominating you for our infiltration team. Nice. Me? Won't you do it? Fine. Not like I can refuse. Buti pa yung attitude nitong main character natin dito eh. Mas okay eh. Yung Sabi, medyo di ko trip kahit yung kahit yung main character ko dun eh. Kingdom of Silkstan, logic. Yes, we can make it. Yes, we made it to Silkstan, and my phone still works, thankfully. CC. It's been a year, huh? A year since Jeremiah handed him over to me. Shirley, thank you again for helping me. You were the only one who could do it back then. Itong Shirley na to. One of the students of Ashford Academy alongside Lelouch. Her full name is Shirley Fennell. Feeling more than a simple friendship between Lelouch, she was ready to support him even after finding out his alternate identity of Zero, leader of the Order of the Black Knights. She is one of the few people who knows the truth behind the Zero Requiem and has been secretly assisting CC. Yes, I'll make it happen. Silkstan still has a working gate. That's what I'm betting on. Alright, I've got to hang up. Pray for us, Shirley. We can use all the help we can get. Now then. Oh, andito pala siya talaga eh. Don't worry. There's nothing scary. Nothing that can hurt you here. Nothing. Pero ba't ganun yung niya? Parang wala, parang zombie, parang siyang petrified na hindi maintindihan. Stan City. So you're the agent from the Romulation? Yeah, more or less. Name Stan. Nice to meet you. I'm Kalen Kuzuki. I should be a college student, but I'm also part of the Black Knights Reserves. And I am Sayoko Shinozaki. We're glad to have your help. Everything we know, we already sent to you. If you want more, we're going to have to infiltrate either a political or military facility. Kalen Kozuki, the ace of the Black Knights, who fought against the evil Emperor Lelouch. That was a long while back. Now that the Black Knights are integrated into the EFF as a separate specialist force, I'm just a reservist. I see. So the Black Knights dispatched an irregular member just in case the worst happens, huh? Basically, just one thing, please. Don't call Lelouch v Britannia the evil emperor again. Why is that? Sorry, I can't go into it. Alright, it's no big deal to me one way or the other. My team's members are patrolling the perimeter. I was told you had one more member on your team. They're on standby outside the city. Let's just say they're not a fighter. Well then, we'll move in via a separate route. We should meet up again later. Good luck to you both. No one in the world knows the truth of the Zero Requiem. Kaya nga ako eh. Lelouch was willing to take the hatred of the entire world to the grave with him, and he's still the evil emperor, somehow. Miss Callan, sorry Sayoko, I just need a moment to get over it. I would be glad to give you that moment, but we seem to be surrounded. Ganon, aga naman. What? It's getting noisy outside. No one's heading over this way, so we're probably not the target, but... You're... No way! Callan, goodness, you're as clumsy as you've ever been. Goodness, you're as clumsy as you've ever been. See, what could you possibly be doing here? Funny, you beat me to the question. Why of every place you could be, are you here? Greetings, Miss CC. I'm pleased to see you're well. Sayoko, you're here too, are you? We're here looking for Zero and Nunnally. By request of the Black Knights, they've been kidnapped. And without proof of their complicity, we can't accuse Silkstan of aiding the kidnapping without risking a diplomatic hissy fit. But given how local forces are trying to eliminate us, it's clear there must be something here to find. Miss Cici, are you here investigating Nunnally's abduction? No, Cici! Kahapit. Ano sa pangalan na? Kucha. Ano kaya to? Yung J kaya niya silent? Ano? Sige, ganito na lang. Kahapat na lang. This traveler, huh? What an unlucky girl. Those two though, they're our targets. Just remember, we want them alive. They don't necessarily need their limbs though. Sayoko, of course. Well, my team's already beaten. You're real fighters. You in charge then? Gotta say this kinda blows as a tourist attraction. Sorta rough on your average rich fat Britannian, isn't it? Really? I thought a bunch of rabid Federation dogs would love nothing more than a fight. Oh, I love me a good fight, but how about we make it one-on-one instead? I mean, that sounds lovely, but you see, I'm no knight or samurai. I'm no knight or samurai. Got you. Miss Callan, what on earth are you thinking? Now there's more than one of you. Who are you anyway? Please, Miss Callan, get a hold of yourself. Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. She sees me as that man, doesn't she? Could this be a Geass? Oh well, you know about Geass, do you? Now I'll need to look into your backgrounds. Who are you? Hey, sorry to bother you. I can tell you're busy still. Figured you'd be the right person to ask. I'm looking for a man. Oh, so you knew I was busy. Well, if you step into a fight knowingly, you'd best not complain when you die. What? How did he dodge my knife at this range? Now that's one rude way to answer a simple question. Nice. If you're gonna be like that, then you'd better not be the one complaining when I smack you when I smack an answer out of you. Very well then. What the hell? Now there's a whole lot more of him. Fine, that works. I'll just cut them all down. What is he doing? Miss Callan, we must retreat for now. Come on, get back here. How is he doing this? My Geass is supposed to drive its victims to self-destruction in their confusion. That's a whole lot of gibberish that still ain't answering my question. Oh no, can't be. Is he just a massive idiot? Ah. May na-encounter na naman tayong bagong units to malamang. I can't believe I missed. I just killed you. Much to your misfortune, that means nothing to me. Fine, then you're next. A Geass that swaps its victim's perception of others' identity. It still won't work on me though. You can't be. Sorry, you picked the wrong fight. But you must be. My apologies. I did not intend to be so rude to a former master. I will return another time. Natakot tuloy. That must mean he is a part of their branch. What in the hell? Now they're all gone and it's a bunch of women. I don't know who you are, but your raging stupidity appears to have saved us all. Okay ah. Van. You're a maniac. Did anyone tell you that? Actually, I probably have before, but it's nothing new. When you started swinging that sword around, I thought you'd finally lost your last screw. Can you all just shut up? You know, you might have just picked a fight with the local army. We're probably in danger hanging out here. Let's get moving. Wait, hold on. I haven't even... Look, I'll go sniff out the information you're looking for, alright? Van? Fine, let's get going then. Okay, who was that? I haven't the foggiest. Master Lelouch. He can't be. Lelouch is dead. How? It's okay, Lelouch. You're safe, I promise. Sisi, what is going on? He's Lelouch, and he's also not Lelouch. What? Nagpalit yung identity niya, ganun? Nagkaroon siya ng, mental breakdown? Parang si Camille. Sixth Sense Darkness. The prison is entering visual range. Well, we did end up forcing our way into Zexstan. Hopefully that works out. According to the Black Knight's infiltration team, there's an undeniable proof to be found at the prison. Those serious eyes of Callan's, they're the sort of thing that's worth betting on. Our purpose here is to be a diversion, not to engage in combat. Let's allow Zexstan to take the initiative here. Kingdom of Zexstan Temple. It seems the Federation ships intruded upon our territory. I see. We should assume the former master is associating with them. Master Vivi's predecessor. Sisi of all people, is her arrival at this time at this place a revelation, or is it an offering? I wonder. On top of that, her goal is the Aramu Gate in the Wailing Prison. Where is Shalio right now? He's still at the prison. I would assume His Majesty is seeing to the prisoner as usual. Tell him to return immediately. Shestal, I want you at the prison instead. Namjala Latat. As the action of the great Forgnar, I, Shestal, shall show them what it means to possess battle genes. Kasi itong mga taga Lelouch, para rin sila yung mga mga characters dito para kumbaga sa Gundam may pagka new type din sila in a way eh. Pero mas mas matindi kasi kaya nila mag-control ng sa ano eh. Kaya nilang i-control yung psychology yung kaya nila i-possess yung mga kalaban nila mentally. Inside the prison. So Zero, no, Suzaku Kururuki. Bugbog na siya, no ba yan? I'm looking forward to another fulfilling conversation with you. Why don't we talk about nightmare frame piloting? That sounds fun. I want to know every little thing about your strength. You seem plenty strong yourself, so why don't we start with you? How did you know everything I was going to do in that fight? You even had a trap ready in the exact spot I was going to retreat to. Do you have a Geass? What? You're back on that? No. You get to answer my questions. Don't forget that Nanoli's in our care. You're even more despicable than I thought. Indeed I am. I'll do anything I have to do in order to be the strongest in the world. What? Strength, pure strength, is what I need to protect what matters to me. Suzaku Kururugi, I'm going to take every bit of your strength. Still, I think we're done for today. My sister's calling for me. Don't worry, Suzaku Kururugi. I'll be back. You're going to be a sacrifice for my strength. Inside the prison. That diversion from the Romulation got us in easily enough. Sorry, yesterday's clothes were coated in mud. You'll have to put up with that outfit for now, okay? It's possible that Lelouch inherited a code from Charles. The 99th Emperor of the Holy Britannian Empire. His full name was Charles Z. Britannia. He was the biological father of Lelouch and Nanoli. He was working with their mother and his wife, Marianne B. Britannia, to achieve their Ragnarok connection, the creation of a world without lies. By merging together the thoughts of all of humanity. After Lelouch thwarted their plan, he and Marianne vanished within C's world, the gathering place of mankind's consciousness. Gathering of consciousness. Para siyang si para yung concept na yan para yung kay yung sa yung sa nalaro natin sa Super Robot Wars V, yung pilot ni Quanta. Si anong pangalan nun? Kasi pilot ni Quanta. What, the one that makes you immortal? Yes, but Lelouch used his Geass afterward as well. Unfortunately, the serial requiem happened with the question of his code unresolved. So it was after all that where Shirley got involved. She's a civilian. No one was bothering to watch a silly teenager. I had her bring Lelouch's body in secret to a location Jeremiah had prepared. After that, I tried to reconstruct Lelouch in C's world. Mali na pindot ko. Ano ba? The place where human consciousness, thoughts, and memories gather. It could be said that the collective unconscious that resides in there is C's world itself. Yan nga, ano ba pangalan nun? Kasi, hindi si Thierry Si Thierry yung naging namatay siya naging hologram. Ano pangalan nun? Nemet. You tried to, what? The reason I can't die is because I replaced my defective body parts with those constructed in C's world. If you want to be precise, you can essentially say I have backup bodies stored away there. Okay, The problem here is Lelouch killed God in C's world. This refers to the collective unconscious that resides within C's world, as it is the aggregation of the entirety of mankind's consciousness and memories across all time. Such a being would be the world's everything. Okay? Ang lalim. Kasi talaga hindi naman masyadong na pala ano na flesh out yung story nung Code Geass dito sa atin kaya hindi ako familiar dun eh. Because of that, I can no longer freely enter it. Hold on a sec. You you didn't have any problems reviving it yesterday. There's probably some parts still left over. One way or another though. Lelouch's mind is missing, lost. So who is this guy then? Essentially a void inside Lelouch's body, the last traces of who he was. Sisi, is this really what Lelouch wanted? I still have a promise to keep with him. And so you just went ahead and I know. And I don't intend to leave him like this forever. That's the reason I came here. There's another organization here in Silkstan, split off from the Geass order, called Farlaf. If I can use the Aramgate, an access system into C's world, which they control, then there's a chance. You're seriously telling me a place like this has something like that? This used to be a temple, actually, even if now they use it as a prison for bandits and political prisoners. So if you can access C's world or whatever from here, you can resurrect Lelouch. Okay, yeah. All I can say is there's a chance. What? There's no point in worrying about whether it'll work. Right now, there is a hope. Even if it's faint, that's all we need. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Sayoko's going ahead to scout out the conditions inside. First, let's rile things up so it'll be easier for us to move around without attracting attention. Prison lower block. Well, that's quite the ruckus. I stole a key from one of the wardens and freed all the prisoners here. I've also provided them with armaments, so they should begin rioting any moment now. That should hopefully buy us some time, but let's move. The armor gate is on the lowest floor. Well then, I will continue to escalate the situation to cover you. Armor gate. So that's the armor gate. It's completely swamped in groundwater. That's to our benefit. Thanks to that, it's still here, completely untouched. Well, here I go. Sisi, take care of Lelouch. You keep an eye out here. Got it. Let's go, Lelouch. Don't you worry. We're going to put an end to you being like this. Please, Lelouch, come on home. Looks like your game ends here. Pitul, ano sa pangalan ha? What's your problem? Hurry up and escape. Escape? Now why would I ever need to escape? You're no prisoner, are you? I mean, you can call me a prisoner in the most technical like of senses. But it might be more accurate to call me warden. So it seems to me I need to lay down the law on some intruders, huh? Lelouch. C's world. I made it, but what is going on? Why have people's consciousness stopped going nowhere? Lelouch's fear. Of course, it's Charles. So the remnants of your ambition, your last thoughts, make up this barrier. Ayun nga, yung tatay niya. Why, Charles? When Lelouch killed God, did you become sand in the gears of this world? Stop, Charles. Don't leave your regrets behind. Let Lelouch go free. No, I have to do something, or what's left of his consciousness will be swallowed up. Dali lang, guys. Lelouch, we have to leave. Ah. This this isn't Charles. This is Euphemia. This is Euphemia. Rollo. All the souls of people Lelouch knew are coming to him. Ramgate. Ugh. Finally awake, are you? Now, now mine. You might end up wishing you'd stayed asleep, huh? I'm sorry, Cece. I couldn't keep you safe. You did just fine, Black Knight girl. You were just unlucky enough to face me. Anyhow, sounds like things are getting noisy upstairs, so I'm gonna go check on it. You finish things here, see? You got it, Borden. Adjutant. So, you're supposed to be immortal, aren't ya? How far does that go, huh? What if we burn you? Can you die in lava? Hindi na rin siya na ano. Medyo ano na rin siya. Catatonic na rin siya. Now, if that sounds bad, how about you tell us what you were doing on the other side of that wall? Sounds like the high-end mighty of glorious old Silkstan want to know all about it. I have nothing to say. That's so? Because that means we're gonna have to make this hurt. Don't do anything violent. If you want a way inside a woman's heart, there's a right way to go about it. And who the hell are you? You are intruders here? Not as such, but we do have our own business with these ruins, and with that woman. I don't like your pretty faces. On top of that, busting in here while I'm busy. Mr. Z, good timing. You bunch play with these idiots. But sir... I told you, don't get in my way. Ito na naman itong mga to. It's that crazy guy from yesterday. You again. Wendy's brother and the Orphe Flower woman, huh? I've been hot on your damn trail. Orphe flowers. A flower with poisonous pollen. It was being grown in Pinolia. I'm going to get you to tell me where the claw is, even if I have to drag it out of you. I have nothing to say to you. If your mouth has nothing, then we'll ask your body. It seems we've plenty of customers. Joshua's brother? Joshua's brother? You keep out of this. Silence. The claw's life is mine to end. Joshua told me about you. He told me your wife was killed by the claw too. Anong claw? Tao ba yun o organization? But look, damn it. The claw killed Elena. He's mine. Both of you shut up. Don't leave me out of this. This is our prison. We've got a problem. The Royal Guard will be arriving any moment. We can't let them take all the credit. Get all these idiots locked up now. If you're going to get in my way, then I'll have to crush you like an... I'll have to crush you like a bug. Okay. Cece, where's Lelouch? I don't know. Well, one way or another, we have to get out of here. Yeah, not a chance. You may be immortal, but looks like you can still be hurt. If I shoot your legs, you're as helpless as anyone. You're my prize to the bosses. You're gonna have a long, good talk with them. So this path was a dead end. You're wrong about that. Ayun, nagsalita na rin siya sa wakas. Nagising na yata siya. That voice. Think back to Narita. Back then, you got hurt covering for me, just like now. This refers to the battle between the Britannian forces led by Cornelia and the Order of the Black Knights that took place on the mountains of Narita. During this battle, Sissy acted without regard for her own safety to rescue Lelouch before he could be captured by Suzaku. Though immortal, she nonetheless sustained very serious injuries all for Lelouch's sake. You may be immortal, but you allow yourself to get hurt far too easily. Where did you come from? Uh, Wait a minute, you're the evil emperor himself. So that's it. You you all were hiding this guy, huh? You on the lam? Now, you wouldn't come all the way here as a refugee. But hey, I can dig a liar like you, really. A shame, because I despise you. I despise those of weak character. So the last Emperor Lelouch turns out to be an idiot, huh? Only an idiot would taunt me unarmed. Unarmed? Oh no, I have a weapon. Yung psyche niya, yung mismong psyche, utak niya mismo weapon niya. Lelouch v Britannia orders you, those of you who are my enemies, die immediately, here and now. Namjalalata. 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 They all willingly took their own lives. So that's the power of a Geass, huh? If we'd had any hostility toward him, we would be dead already. If you two want to talk, tell me where the claw is. Michael, got it. Pasalina, we leave for now. You're going nowhere. Hold up, you idiots. Hold up, you idiots might be done with. Hold up, you idiots might be done, but I'm not done with you. That man and woman knew about Geasses. I have no idea who they were, but it's clear Silkstan is deeply connected with the power of Geass. I have a lot to say to you. But for now, it's nice to be back, Cece. Yes, welcome back, Lelouch. Lelouch! Colin, I'm sorry, but we'll have to catch up later. Right now, we need to collect information that will help us escape. Earth Federation Forces. My name is Shistal Forgnar, Commander of the Kingdom of Zilkstan's Royal Guard. In the name of Shamna, the Divine, I have come to personally bring retribution upon those who would dare violate upon our lands. Please wait, Commander Shistal. I'm like Commander Mitsuba Grey Valley of the Romulation Earth Federation Force Autonomous Corps. We don't really wanna like engage in hostilities with the kingdom of Zilkstan, really. What is this farce of naive innocence? And after trampling our pride underfoot as you have? No, really. We just happen to be looking for a group of terrorists infiltrating your nation, that's all. Totes. So then, Mr. Shistal, how about you help us out with our search? Huh, please? What is this gibberish? Zilkstan would never harbor people like the ones you describe. Looks like the Cap's a real loud and proud member of the elite. The captain's trying to get him riled up, isn't she? Get him to pull his forces away from the prison. You insolent Federation fools. Fine then. Come and learn to fear Zilkstan firsthand. What a shame it is that my personal KMF, the Jaja Vaka, wasn't ready for this moment. Commander, what now? We're receiving a transmission. It's coming from inside the prison. What? Can you hear me, Unit Commander? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have places to be. If you would kindly get out of my way. This insolent tone. Damn you, Zero. You escaped from your bindings? I'm really rather in a hurry. Would you mind speeding it up? I am the captain of the Divine's Guard, Cecil Forgnar. We have the prison facility completely surrounded. Give yourself up, Zero. I repeat, give yourself up immediately. Once the facility staff are evacuated, I can make no guarantee of your safety. Furthermore, if the one previously associated with the order surrenders peacefully, she will be treated as a state guest. To the rude and blunt one, calling himself Shaistal Fagnar. We are just travelers, tourists, if you like. Withdraw your troops from this ridiculous siege and depart immediately. Yan. Yung Geass abilities para ano, kumbaga ba sa Star Wars para ano, parang yung Force. Say what? You will about say what you will about me, but you will apologize for insulting the Forgnar name. Oh? So even mere mercenaries have enough pride to actually bruise? I'm sure that is uncalled for, I suppose. Even thieves and bandits need their pride. At the end of the day, don't they? What? If you... Andayin lang guys. If you have any wisdom at all, flee now. But if your full cap is strapped on nice and tight, then take your best shot. All units, prepare to engage. We'll deal with these Federation idiots later. Man, the captain's performance just went to waste. Ah well, it is what it is. Our friend in the prison seems to have a much better knack for taunts than I do anyway. All units, forward. Storm Kobarshi. The enemy forces have moved into the locations you predicted, Master Lelouch. Callan. What do you think you can do with just one nightmare frame, fool? Well, you guys aren't my targets. Then what are you doing? What's going on? So a brief look around made it painfully obvious that this prison's been all but abandoned by the army and left to others to do with as they see fit. Furthermore, it seems they had plans in place in case the army decided they needed to pay a visit after all. But what? No, the cliff is collapsing. Chisel Forgnar, I did warn you. If you had any wisdom at all, you would have fled. Nag-iba yung pong... Okay The surrection unit has been totally wiped out by that landslide. Zero. What? Ripping the enemy's footing out from under them. That was one of Zero's signature tactics when he was commander of the Black Knights. Whoa, so you're saying the one who tricked Shisal was... I don't know who that was, but they've got some guts to be using my traps. Blast! They've made a mess of my castle. Alright, let's move in to rescue any survivors and inspect the prison. One moment, ma'am. Unidentified enemy units approaching. Armors? Armors? The mobile weapons used during the Age of Martian pioneering? What are they going to do with that many armors? The unit of armors appears to be heading toward the prison. Ramilation, do you copy? This is Kallen Kozuki with the Black Knights. During my investigation, I encountered a group attempting to take control of the prison. I think that armor unit is with them. We read you, Kallen. If they're not affiliated with Silkstan, then we don't need to hesitate to engage. Mobile team, scramble. Grabe, tagal So, tignan natin yung 1 hour na mahigit So, baka tatapusin natin to episode na to dito. So, sige, teka, dali lang. Select units. As usual, yung kailangan ko si Cybuster kasi nga, nasa kanya yung movement ability So, ilan na kailangan natin? 11 pa. Teka. Yung heavy hitters palagi. Combatter. Apat na lang. Kailangan yan So, 2 na lang. Sige, ilabas natin to. Gusto niyan lumaban din kanina eh. Tsaka si, J-Tecker. Suspend muna natin. Ay! Sira yung ulitin ko na naman. Okay, fine. Ano nga? Kasi natin, teka. Tatlo na lang. Si Buster nga pala. Ano ba yun? Dalawa na lang. Kasama natin yung character natin kasi nandun yung Isa na lang. Siya. Save and suspend. Okay, sige, teka. May 10 minutes na lang so... Meron na tayo 10 minutes sa time natin. Nakala ko magsilang to eh. You aren't going to... Callan, you aren't going to beat a force that big with a dime store nightmare frame like that. Doesn't matter. I'm the one closest to them. I can beat them, but I can slow them down. Captain, there's a person out on the battlefield. What? Not in a mobile unit? Are they an escapee from the prison? No, I don't think so. They're wearing some kind of dark tuxedo? That's... yung encounter nating character. There you are. Wake up, Dan. That's him. That crazy guy in the tuxedo who swings around weird sword. My name ain't Crazy Guy. Well, fine then. Who are you? I'm Van of the Dawn. For now. What? Not long ago, I was also called the Van... Not that long ago, I was also called Van the Crybaby from Hell, Van the Unemployed, and Van the Dine and Dasher. Yeah, I think I get it. Also think I'm getting a headache. One way or another, if you want to fight those armors, we're fighting together. Don't get in my way and we'll be dandy. Fine, whatever. Just do what you want. The armor that came down from the sky is preparing to engage the other unit of armors. Right now, I'm willing to assume the enemy of our enemy is our friend. All units, have Callan and the sword-bearing armor engage the enemy. It's been so long, Van. Joe, it's you, huh? Fine then, I'll beat it out of you. Where the hell is the claw? Ano ba yung claw na yun kasi? Okay. Defeat all enemies. This trigger shutdown or Callan or Valen shutdown. Callan or Van? Valen. Nag-XCOM tuloy. Allied units that are clearly on the weaker side are usually deployed for story events. Try to keep them from getting into danger. Okay. Madali lang 'yon. Battleship sortie method. Yun lang ang solusyon doon. So, teka. Tayo, good. Kailangan din natin gawin yan for now. Kailangan sunduin natin sila. Ikaw, pwede kang mag-move ng malayo kagad eh. So, nice. Nakahabol din. Kayo. Kailangan magtago muna kayo. So, teka. Ikaw isang turn ka pa eh. Ay, hindi. Kaya rin pala eh. Oh, nice. Sige. Okay. Pag start nitong player turn, ay, player phase, end na natin yung episode guys kasi magwa 1 hour na eh. $96 lang. Kailangan natin ng spirit points. Balik rin natin. Activate animation on. Kahit na medyo matagal yung animation ni ng trigger. So go. Para makita natin anong itong mga kalaban na to. Mga dragon shapes. Okay yan. Ano yung mga AI?
敵の狙いは分かっていましたから。敵 AI の行動パターン解析を急いで。重粒子衝撃砲攻撃用意。
了解。重粒子衝撃砲攻撃用意。
目標インレンジ。1番2番撃ち方始め。
Okay guys, end na muna natin dito for now. So, suspend natin. Let's end natin episode. So, ito problema dito sa game na to eh. Wala siyang return to menu, main menu option eh. So, soft reset. Okay guys, kaya Sean Velosa signing off. Tuloy na lang ulit natin next episode.